too. Uh, but I ended up moving to another spot to pee myself actually, and I couldn't shit myself. That was the problem. I couldn't shit myself there. I was just like, no, I can't do it. And after moving from the original position, and it was hard. I was like a mountain. I became like a mountain. I was rigid and strong and super flexible, and so that's where I'm looking to go into a place like that space, but maybe more functioning in the world, like able to move around a bit. But you can never plan these things. Like I can't repeat a scenario, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So it's very scary. It's like I can't make something happen. Huh. I hear people, which is very strange, because I'm in the mountains where nobody is. But I recognize this noise. I hear it in the daytime. Could it really be people? Thanks for listening with me. Yeah, very strange. I don't know what that sound is. I mean, it kind of makes me want to go and, like, check it out. Typically, I don't have this noise occur. When you sit somewhere for a little while, you kind of just recognize the noises of nature all around you, and you notice the sounds that don't usually happen. The things that stand out. I mean, is the water just running in a different way right now? Which is interesting too, because I don't really hear the river. Oh, there it is. Sometimes you just gotta change the angle. Yeah, that's that steady white noise. Yeah, it sounds like a TV's on or something. It's like maybe there's somebody camping down just right over there. That'd be interesting. I got a couple camps. Yeah. You see the place, I plan to have ceremony in a different place than here. Because I need some space to really move my legs. And here is deep in the jungle, and I could kick something or run off a cliff or, any of those things, and I'm not really looking to do that. I mean, it just seems dangerous. It doesn't seem like I would really be able to open up, because I would have to be really mindful of myself in that kind of a manner. And I know that at times I get really, really high energy, and I don't have the ability to to suppress myself without hurting myself. So I want to move myself to a place where I'm able to really expand openly. And there's been a place that I've really been wanting to have ceremony just because it's really just a gorgeous area, really super open and just really a powerful, energetic spot. Kind of in a parking lot in a sense, but nobody's there. And I could do that this evening, going into Yellow Resonant Warrior Day, or I could wait for nighttime of Yellow Resonant Warrior Day, which is kind of like a peaking moment in the world, some kind of a way. And just let that carry me through. Which is how it happened on 4/19. 4/19 was also Yellow Resonant Warrior Day, and I went on that night, and I had the ceremony that evening, and it was powerful into the next day, which was no longer a Resonant Warrior Day, but it was still, began on that cycle. And so, like I was saying, it's possible that I could do that tomorrow and it would work out, because that is how it happened before. But then I had this other part of me that's like, do it now, do it today, because it's 2020 from what somebody said, and I'm like, oh shit. And I woke up this morning thinking that today was the 21st, and I was like, alright, tonight's the night. And I was like, oh, it's not, tomorrow's the night. I'm like, dang, I was kind of hoping it'd be tonight. And then, as tonight grew further and closer, I was like, oh my god, 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 this is insane. Shouldn't I let myself rest more? I mean, what's going on? I'm kind of tired. I ran yesterday, I did all these things. I took my back downstairs. I was, I stayed outside on the concrete while I charged my phone, and which is fine. It's been a while since I've done that, though, and it's nice to do that, I gotta say, actually. It brings back memories. It's nice. I don't mind sleeping on the concrete. I like it. Other people care about that stuff, but I really dig being outdoors like that. Kind of weird. I'm like inside of a tent. I'm like closed in. It's nice though. It's a big tent. Got a bunch of food and stuff, and all the necessities. I got all the comforts and stuff that I could possibly ever want in my life around me. I feel like I got too much. I'm like, shoot. Look at me hanging around all these attachments. So I just leave them all. I couldn't carry all these things. It's like 6 backpacks full. I used to just carry around one backpack. And I never even go in it, by the way. I would just carry around a big backpack that I never went inside of, and I never got anything out of. I just had my one outfit I would wear on the top of that backpack, outside of the backpack, and that's what I would have. It would be my night clothes, and then I would always have the same shorts on. And yeah, I would never go inside the backpack. I never went inside there. And that was cool, It was a big bag. My mom got it for me. It finally did break down, though. Which was cool. Carried around for like 3 whole years, though. Which was awesome. Got some good use out of it. Thanks, Mom. I let her go and everybody go. Everything go. Who knows if I'll ever see any of them again. I know if they're watching this, they don't want to hear that, but love you guys. There's more important things than you and me. And all of us entirely. Finding the truth of ourselves. That's the most important thing there could ever be. Being of benefit to all beings. I don't know what you're doing, but man, any time that we have this intention, poof, it's going to help everything. We are, no matter what, always. Trust me. I love you guys. I'll miss you. Whenever I think of you, Tears come to my eyes, and the last remnants of Ryan still holding on. I want to release him the rest of the way, and so that's why I came on here to kind of say goodbye today. I don't know what's going to happen. Unconditional love for all beings everywhere without one exception. It's the center frequency, I'm telling you. It's the truth. Maybe you don't believe it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah. I guess it is a little bigger than I thought it was. Yeah. I have to look at my arms, man. I'm like, what happened? It's like a freaking pretzel. It's a little skinny thing. I was stronger. It's okay. In a moment's time, it could be huge. You don't even know. How are you going to believe these outrageous things I'm saying unless I can show them to you? You know what I mean? It's outrageous what I say to you. This guy's insane. But if he can prove it, shit, we still won't believe him. That's insanity. Rarely do people even believe the things that they see. They say, seeing is believing. Yeah, unless you see it and you still don't believe it, and then you're like, sometimes we hallucinate, or you make up all kinds of other excuses to, support your ego reality, your ego identity, so don't fuck around with me. Ridiculous. Oh, what happened? Oh, cool, I thought the phone stopped recording, but it was just a light. I hope I don't have to put new batteries in there, but if I do, I got plenty. Yeah, man. Even that tone to me was like reflective of how much work I need to do. That was better. I'm not sure. Tickles my eardrum somehow. Oof. So, yeah. Alright, that was fun. Opening up that more and all kinds of things. I know that after the flower moon in May, I was so completely dedicated to it that my voice was insane open. It was like a crazy tunes were coming through all the time, constantly, no matter what it was I said, to where it just sounded strange to even speak in any kind of way. But then I wondered, I was like, am I supposed to be speaking English anymore, or am I not supposed to be speaking English? Am I constantly supposed to be moving and grooving to this amazing light language that's happening in every moment, or what am I supposed to do? And it seems like, it's been helpful for me to be able to speak in English and, put out things like this, and also I'm just not sure if it is. I'm like, man, maybe I'm just attached to being some kind of teacher or something, and maybe I could just be constantly doing the work and not ever interacting with anybody, and that would be beautiful. Maybe I'm just attached to talking to you guys. Maybe it's not the highest benefit I could be, even though I want it to be in some way. That's scary to me. What if I stop talking to you? What if I am looking like one of those crazy people on the street? What if I do talk to you, but only barely? What if I can smoke cigarettes? That's something that keeps constantly coming up to me. I'm like, geez, just let me smoke. That's all I want to do is smoke. Move energy. No, I'm not gonna smoke. I don't know. I guess it's a process of addiction. This time it's lasting with me longer. Maybe because I'm just sitting around doing nothing all day. I don't know. I'm not doing nothing, but it seems like that. But I'm a person, by the way, that if I felt like I wasn't doing something of benefit for like a minute's time, I would be like, it's been forever since I've been doing what I needed to do. I gotta get back to this. I was very, 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 very serious. You can see I'm much more relaxed now. Every moment of every day. Every moment of every day. Every moment of every day. Living on the street. Starving, doing everything I can constantly to progress. Everything I can. For the benefit of everything. I didn't play the guitar so I could play good music and have girls and friends and all this stuff. If that came, that'd be cool, but that was not what I was doing it for. I was doing that so I could weave medicine songs and frequencies to uplift all of reality. Same thing with the flute and anything else that I do. The dance, all of it, Speaking to anybody, interacting with anybody in any way, doing anything in any way, walking in any way. Now I wonder, it's like, am I still like I was before? Do I still do it? Did I pause long enough to honor this tree that I walked by, or this stone person, or any of these things? Am I constantly, in prayer, or what am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing? Am I honoring everything? Every time I see a person, I'm constantly in that flow of presence and surrender to that present moment in the exact way in which it wishes for me to be. But I'm out here by myself, and I'm like, is this where I'm meant to be? Am I still being a benefit? Or have I waited a few days in laziness and selfishness, and am I completely screwed and not going to be able to be a benefit anymore because I've decided to be selfish in this way? Man, it's quite the conundrum. It's quite the quandary. I don't know. It's quite a strange place to be. I know I'm perfect in every way. And I want to trust that, I really want to trust that, I mean, yeah, that's true. But damn, there's things that I can do. And the more I just sit around, the worse it is. But also, it's like, shit, man. I mean, I was sitting there putting out all these teachings, putting out all these videos, putting out all this different stuff, sitting there holding space for so many people, and doing that, it ended up causing me to be hurt. I'm still hurt. My shoulder still hurts from doing that. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do then? Not do that. I guess the only time when my body feels like top notch is when I'm doing my energy flow, my weaving. But then it feels like I'm like really not there with anybody in the way in which they would wish for me to be, and I'm like, I'm just trying to progress here, guys. I'm treating you guys like thoughts that come up in a meditation. Like every time a person comes to me, I just ignore you like I would a thought. Like it's just a person. Let's let them pass. Let them pass by. You know, why are they even coming up on me anyway? Being all disrespectful. I'm obviously doing something. Just like, man, won the world. And whoever records this stuff, you know what I mean? Well, definitely not anything to this nature or quality, because I'm fucking crazy. But, jeez. I had people say, you've taken way too much LSD. I'm like, what? These people are probably taking so much more LSD than me, it's ridiculous. You mean I've had a ridiculous amount of medicine ceremony only? That all I've ever done was for the benefit of all beings, to awaken the subconscious and to obtain all the gifts and to be as Jesus or the Buddha or something of this nature? To be an enlightened being, to spread these teachings to all things, for all things' benefit? You think that's going to destroy my mind or my brain in some kind of a way? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible actually, but it doesn't seem that it's done that. Even though people are like, well, look at you, you can't get right, you can't even get into the world. I'm like, oh, I can't be a slave to everything? I'm sorry, excuse me. Let me just get back with the program there. I could do that. I'm, like, incredibly good at doing that, for sure. I'm a highly intelligent person who's highly skilled at everything he does. I have a phenomenal salesman quality, and I could definitely sell myself, no problem, because I believe in my product. So you can say it's arrogance, or it's a ridiculous due confidence. I was going to say undue confidence, but it's definitely a due confidence. I'm freaking kicking the crap out of it. I'm a phenomenal worker. Outwork anybody. I have a will that's like ridiculous. I have a drive that makes it seem as if I'm on fucking meth or crack or coke or some kind of other thing. But I'm not. I'm just breathing in the breath. And when I feel motivated towards a goal, I complete that goal and I get really into it. That's why I'm still on this one. It's the only goal I feel is worthy of achieving in life. Self-realization. Full realization. The attainment of full enlightenment, which is truly just the realization that we have always been enlightened, but I wish to attain this information, to realize this information to the highest degree of ability to do so. So not just a tiny bit of, okay, I'm everything, I'm done. No. To embody it fully, to have it show and be embodied through me. Because this is important, I mean, I could stop right now with all the things that I've learned, I guess. I always said that. It's like, yeah, I could stop right now and be sustained and fulfilled in myself and just go on with life. Ah! Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's a funny dream. I can't do that. I want to go further all the time. I want to go all the way. Further, and further, and further. I could say that I'm all the way right now. And in a way that I am. In a way you are. But do you know it? I can say that I know it. In a way I do. I want to show it. I've glimpsed it. I guess I could just immediately trust it. I don't know, though. It's going to be tough to just run into a golden light beam of energy right now. I need the help of this medicine. I need the help of this LSD. It just takes you all the way there. And when you go all the way there, and you embody it, and you learn how you're embodying it, and then you keep on doing it, it sustains forever. It just sustains forever. Everything that I've had has sustained forever. Every ceremony that's had a lasting difference is everything. It has had a lasting difference. It's just, it constantly sustains. They said it wouldn't. Like, no. You're going to have to go into this. You're going to have to find it the way that it's truly found in the world. No, I mean, I found it this way, and then I learned to practice, and I just continued that practice, and it became very naturally, very easily. Of course, it did create me to be a very strange being that gets really insanely dedicated to where I practice a lot. A lot. Like an insane amount, a lot. Every day. All day. Medicine ceremony, practice. Next medicine ceremony, practice. Next medicine ceremony, practice. And right now, I would like a medicine ceremony to come to me and start off a ridiculous amount of medicine ceremonies where I practice a lot, a crazy amount, constantly, again, like I have before. So I feel so empowered in this new way that I can speak, that I bring to you all these amazing teachings. And I want to bring you these teachings, and I want to show you amazing teachings. And there's a lot of things that I can't show you, actually. I am actually able to show you quite a bit right now. But I got to heal my body. And so this next ceremony is about awakening myself fully, because when I do that, there could never be anything in my body to need to be healed. It's like stepping, boom, fully into a lucidity, into a amazing liquidity, a phenomenal malleability of formlessness that's so amazing. It's utter bliss is something I want to say for some reason, because it rhymes, I guess. I'm telling you, its weaving is supreme, superior to all things. It is what we are. It is a superior flow, a perfect flow, a flow transcendent of other flows. And this flow is the most natural, simple flow, and it seems to be the most difficult. But it's the easiest thing. Attachments and all these other things make it seem otherwise. Holding on to whatever, I don't know, this water, these eggs, this chips, I don't know, these tortilla chips, these incense holders, this guitar behind my back, the pillows, the bed, the lights, the selfie stick I used to watch movies on, I don't know, whatever it is. Which is actually kind of a cool thing. I mean, if you don't mind me showing you, it's like I got a little TV stand right here. Isn't that cool? Look, it's just floating in the middle of the room. It's fucking awesome. Anyways, come on. I like it. I'm like a MacGyver. I can always find like a really cool way to do things. I unlocked my car with dental floss. Which I just have to tell you, I am so impressed with myself for doing that. Creating a little loop and then grabbing it and pulling the thing up. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on. Dental floss? You gotta be shitting me. That's amazing. I watched a movie where a guy unlocked a latch on a door with a string, and I was like, oh, I never thought about that being possible. But it was done so perfectly, I was like, whoa. And I remembered that, and I was like, oh, shit. I bet I could do something like that with my door lock. He didn't unlock a car door. It was like the chain to a house door. So this was my original idea in some way. But because I had remembered this other way, it brought into my awareness this new way to do something. And I was like, oh, now I applied it to my life in this amazing manner. See, we can learn things from watching things by empathizing with things, by truly observing them. We write the neural passageway as if we're actually experiencing it ourselves. This has been proven in science. And so this happens with dreams, with movies we watch, all kinds of things. So like if you watch a war movie, it's actually as if you've been in the war, if you empathize with it the same way. It writes the same neural passageway. Isn't that insane? Yeah, that's why I like to watch them, because I'm like, man, I am learning a lot that I could not learn in my present day reality, so let's learn. Let's learn how to be a hero. Let's learn how to not be a zero. 0 point. That's a really difficult place to be, by the way, the 0 point place. Depending on what it is that you describe that to be, but I described it to be like one of those balls where like the image never changes, you know, where you just like can spin the ball, but the little thing on the inside that's flowing on a 0 point axis line is like constantly upright, no matter how much you roll and turn the ball. The little smiley face is still looking at you in the same way. It's all on a weird axis in there. You're like, whoa, that's cool. Maybe it's weighted on one side, now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, so I pretty much was looking to do that, you know, be free from all karma so that all karma could move freely without me. And, yeah, it did. But then I was stuck in one place while it did that. And, I'm glad to be here, able to move with all the karma, it's all nicely and stuff. It's kind of nice. Yeah. But anyways, and maybe there's other ways to step out of it, but whoa, holy shit, bruh. And, don't always trust everybody, you know what they're saying. I guess you can not trust me, too. I mean, how could you even... Anyway, what are you going to do? And trust... What, you going to believe what I've said? That's fine. Well, if you do believe what I've said, look for it inside of yourself and experience it yourself, because that's the only way to know anything about it, actually. Same thing the Buddha said. It's some of the smartest stuff he could have ever said. It's true. And we've been talking about, you know, whatever. Just talking. Just hanging out. Some mundane stuff. I love you guys. I love myself. I love myself. I'm scared to do what I have to do. But it's... Somebody has to do it. I mean... How do I know if tomorrow will be the actual day? Or if tonight, if I decide to tonight. I know I started out these series of videos saying that it was going to be tonight. I was like all scared, oh my god. Which is great, because it got me to make this video, but... Shit, I'm really going to have to do this, though. It makes me want to cry. I yawn, apparently, but... I'm just so afraid. I don't want to lose myself, man. I love myself, okay? Before, when I gave myself, I didn't give a shit about me. And that's